Good evening to all of our friends. LSSI is the largest private provider of foster care services in Illinois. We have a large, yes, give it up, because I'm honored to work for LSSI. We have a large, dedicated, and amazing staff, and some of them are here tonight, who work hard at recruiting and training and providing support to our foster parents. However, we couldn't do it with special individuals who have the spirit to love, to show support and care to our youth in care. We have people and individuals like Marnie Jameson who step up to make a difference in a child's life by becoming a foster parent. And here's Marnie's story.
Here's one of my first foster children, Joshua.
Hi, my name is Marnie Jameson. I'm a foster parent for LSSI. I'm a mother of 5. I've always taken care of kids or enjoyed taking care of kids. It's just what I've always done. I've been a nanny, I've been daycare worker, drop-off centers, and started fostering. I didn't grow up with my mom. It was just a natural progression from what I was already doing. I should be at about 94 now. I count the respite kids. I count kids that were my own. Because when I do respite, it kind of feels like they're part of the family.
My name is Irby J. Hill, and I met my wife 2 years ago, and she's in foster care, and she introduced it to me, and it changed my life. You know, I learned a lot of things about a lot of these kids that came in and, you know, their trauma.
LSSI has supported me by listening, giving me skills to be able to help the kids, just being there. We have so many people that are there for our program that you can talk to, who give you ideas, different ways to deal with situations. LSSI's program really helps get kids to a point where they can be adopted. It teaches them life skills, boundaries, things that they didn't have in their own homes. The kids teach you a lot. They teach you to be grateful for the life that you had, to teach my kids to be more grateful for what they have.
My name is Sidney Spells. I'm with the Army National Guard, 223rd Engineer Battalion out of West Point, Mississippi. I was deployed to Kuwait. I've been to Iraq, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan. I was under the care of Marnie Jameson, maybe for about newborn until about 8 months. Visit with her every summer. Since then, at least 3 times a year, almost. I've been with her Christmases, birthdays. I have a better relationship with her than I do with my biological mother. She treated me like one of her own. That's how she's been to everybody. Showed me a love that I couldn't thank her enough for.
When I see Marnie working with these kids, it melts my soul. And I know this is something that it was destined for her to do. I can say that she does an amazing job and that she really loves these kids.
It's important to invest in foster children because if you don't do it now, there'll probably be problems later. Like the children just need someone to say, I care about you. As long as you have the patience and the love and the attention to put into the child, then I think you'll be okay.
Hey, Marnie, I just want to say thank you for all you've done. I love you. Very, very near and dear to my heart.
There's nothing more awesome than having a kid that you didn't birth call you mom, because that's a special thing that they share with their birth parents, that now they're willing to put you in that role. It tells me I did something right. So.
I am so grateful I had the opportunity to watch that before now, because I was able to keep my tears in. But it's a pleasure to work alongside of our TFC team with Marnie. In addition to her commitment and dedication to our youth in care, Marnie is not only willing to share her story or support our youth in care, but she's willing to share her story to other foster parents and even give feedback to our team on how we're doing or what else we can do to better support our youth. Marnie is very dedicated. She's committed. She's passionate. I could stand here all night and talk about Marnie. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her over this last year. And when I say she has the spirit and the calling that's needed to be a foster parent, she does. But Marnie can tell her story better than anybody else. So at this time, won't you help me welcome Miss Marnie Jamison?
Thank you, Lisa, and everyone here tonight for showing your support for Lutheran Social Services of Illinois. It's a pleasure to share my experiences and my passion for foster care. I have always worked with foster children. I became a foster parent for the first time in my early 20s when I worked at a daycare center. I've been a foster parent for 29 years now. I couldn't imagine doing... I couldn't imagine doing anything else. As any parent knows, there are days, maybe even weeks, that can test you, but I love what I do. It also helps that I'm stubborn and believe that I can save the world. I compare myself to the little engine that could. I'm sure you all know that story. The little engine is only one willing to help a stranded train over a mountain. As a foster parent, I know I can do this. Although there are some days where I do need to repeat, I think I can, many times. What motivates me is helping the kids who come into my care. They've experienced trauma of varying degrees. As a foster parent, the most important thing I can provide is love, security, patience, time, and attention, which often are what they are missing. I help them build life skills and set boundaries. It's important to know that reunification is important for those kids, no matter what the circumstances brought them into my care, and the sense of belonging I create. They still often miss their own home. So as I'm supporting the kids, their parents are getting similar help to make the reunification happen if possible. When children I foster move on to their forever homes, I do try to stay in touch with them. I think that it's important for them to have a constant person in their lives. When children, it was such a joy. Thank you. It was such a joy to watch Sydney in the video. I've kept in touch with him since he was a very young boy. That's my heart. I love him. I'm so proud of him and the success he's had in life. He himself will become a father in December. I can't wait for him to experience that new chapter. I don't do this work alone. I have the support of my husband, my family, and friends. LSSI gives me a circle of support that includes staff and other foster parents that I can tap into at any time. My background is in traditional foster care, and then 7 years ago, I was given the opportunity to stretch my skills when LSSI started its therapeutic foster care program. I've seen such a difference with this program. I like being affiliated with an organization that is always pushing itself to improve foster care services. Being here tonight with 300 people in this room, we can all be encouraged by how we support each other, LSSI and the children and families who come into our care. When you give these kids a strong family base, it's almost as if they can do anything. We are helping children in foster care write their next chapter by giving them skills to succeed in life. Thank you.